Hey there, brothers and sisters. We are back together in the book of Hebrews. We are in chapter 5, and the last time we were together, we dropped off at verse 12, so we're going to be beginning at verse 13. So if you would, Hebrews 5, verse 13, let's come together. And of course, I want to encourage you to turn your heart to the Lord, to His Word, to receive the living truth of His Word. Turn your heart into receptive mode, not into a mode where we judge or we deflect, but into a mode where we receive. For everyone that uses milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. So what the writer of Hebrews is saying, and a lot of people say it's Paul, we don't know that. So what he is saying is that every person who is still on the milk of the word, on the very beginning precepts of the word, is a babe in Christianity. Now, that doesn't matter if they just became a Christian last week or if they became a Christian 50 years ago and they're still in the milk. This is a testimony for you. This shows you those, and we're going to see what makes you grow forward from that point of where you're on the milk. But strong meat belongs to them that are full of age. Or he says, but solid food is for Christians that have a mature faith, who on account of constant use have their faculties trained. That is, the man has developed by experience his power to discern both good and evil, or to discriminate between what is good and what is bad for him, what is spiritual and what is in the natural. So what does the Word of God tell us right here in verse 14? In verse 14, that verse tells us that the way forward, or the way to mature in the Spirit, was that they exercised their faith. They exercised their faculties, their spiritual faculties. They spent time in prayer. They spent time praying in tongues. They spent time meditating. They spent time just being silent and listening to God. They spent time discerning, stepping out in faith, witnessing, experiencing the things around them and recognizing the hand of God on certain things that were happening around them. That is how we grow. That is how we mature in the faith. And I know it's a short study, but that is the end of chapter 5. Be blessed, brothers and sisters. We'll see you in chapter 6.